What's up, fight fans? This Ant here, aka I know everything about boxing. Here to touch on a new fight, Manny Pacquiao versus Antonio Margarito. The pride of Mexico versus, well, the pride of the Philippines, Manny Pacquiao versus the pride of Mexico, Antonio Margarito. Antonio Margarito is a very, very, very proud fighter from Mexico. He has that very, very, very warrior, guerrero type mentality. He comes forward, throws lots and lots and lots of punches. But hopefully in this fight, he's the Margarito of old, not the Margarito of new. The Margarito of new has no type of the same stuff that the Margarito of old had. So, plain and simple, I see Margarito, boxing, training, and getting back to how he used to be. His new trainer is Robert Garcia. He's gonna, train Margarito, make sure he's in tip-top shape. I was on ringtv.com. I looked at some of the videos with Margarito in it, little clips and stuff. He looks pretty fast, like he looks like he's back to his old self. He's training really hard, doing a lot of mid work. I know he faced the journeyman, some guy they call a journeyman. He was just not. He did not look like himself. Margarito looked washed up, old, like he was a has-been, And same thing with the Mosley fight. Like it took his spirit once they found out whatever was in his past. That's all I'm saying. And you saw what happened in that fight. He got knocked down in the 9th round. But it's a whole new day, whole new fight. Let's get to the records. Manny Pacquiao has a great record. He represents the Philippines so well. He's 51-3-2 with 38 knockouts. He's all pretty much like a throwback fight. Once you get 50-something fights and over, you're like a throwback fighter. Because people do not fight that often or even get close to that anymore. People get to 35s and 40s and usually quit. So I give him all the respect in the world. He fought all, to me, so far the best besides the fight everybody wants to see. Floyd Money Mayweather versus Manny Pacquiao, the super fight of this century. But I think this is a great match. This might be one of Manny Pacquiao's hardest fights he's ever had to deal with. And why? Because of the speed of Margarito when he does get his combinations going. When he doesn't get his combinations going, there's not really nothing there. But let's get to Antonio Margarito. 37 wins, 6 losses, 27 by knockout. By the way, this will be held Saturday, November 13th at Dallas Cowboys Stadium. It's going to be on pay-per-view, so you don't even have to ask questions about that. But what do you guys really think? I want to hear, inbox me, comments, anything, or what you think Pacquiao should do after this fight. He says he's going to have a few fights after this fight, I would love to see him face the big name people that people quote unquote say this is not big names like Paul Williams. Everybody knows Paul Williams. He's fought, some of the best in the business, from welterweight to junior to 160 pounds. It's just crazy that people do not see him as a fighter. Just had to throw that out there. I would love to see. Now that's David versus Goliath. Seriously, 6'3" Paul Williams. Probably fighting him at 147, catch weight at 150 versus Manny Pacquiao 5'6.5". That'll be the mega fight to me, besides Floyd Mayweather or Timothy Bradley, or if one of my favorite fighters of all time was still alive, 27-0 with 27 knockouts. Yes, I'm talking about the Venezuelan beast, Edwin Valero. But that's a whole nother story. Anyway, back to this fight. I'll get down to the analysis. I'm going to go ahead and say I give the first 2 rounds to Pacquiao. Margarito will speed up. 4, 5, and 6 will be Margarito. 7, 8, and 9 will be Pacquiao. Why? Because he's going to start listening to Freddie, really slowing it down and really maximizing his power on his punches. Not really slowing down in the sense of his foot speed, but slowing down with his punches to make sure they land perfectly. Because if you throw too fast, you might not, catch eye of the person's head. It's better to focus then attack. Pacquiao can jump at ankles like no one's business, and he will do his thing, you know, like seriously, he can knock you out by jumping to those angles. Um, he throws a perfect 1-2-3-4 combination, or he'll throw that right jab out there and extend it and hit you with a left uppercut. Some similar to what he did in Miguel Cotto fight. Manny Pacquiao, everybody keep talking about his chin. Oh, if he get hit on the chin. I would love to see it too, but at the same time, he's a proven warrior. Proven warrior. He's got hit by some of Miguel Cotto's best players. They say Miguel Cotto is one of the hardest hitters, if not the hardest hitter to the body in that division, you know, of welterweight. So you gotta give him his credit, man. He's a natural, in my eyes, 140-pound guy, and he's dominating a division that's not even his, in my sense. But he's making it his by knocking people out in impressive fashion and doing it the right way with no steroids and no nothing. I really see a knockout in this fight. I know everybody's waiting on me to say that, okay, there will be a knockout. I'm serious. Not just because everybody wanted, but it will be in this fight. Manny Pacquiao, I can see him stopping him by hitting him to the body, because nobody's really worked Margarito's body consistently over and over through at least 20 to 30 punches down to that body in early rounds to slow him down. If he does that, Margarito will get stopped by just continuous body shots and headshots. I just really see Margarito folding at the end. Now, if Margarito does win, and I'm saying Pacquiao winning by TKO, I'll see him winning by a straight crazy knockout, like he hit him with a, you know, right jab, overhand left, and he knocked him out, or a left uppercut and knocked him out. No, I see TKO stops, referee doing like this, oh, it's over, or you know, coach throwing in the towel or something. But if Margarito does win, it'll be like he is, you know, unstoppable, like a freaking, I don't know, Mortal Kombat immortal person or something, you know. Because Margarito looked like that when he faced Cotto. Cotto hit me with flush, crazy punches to your chin, to your head, to your temple, to your body, and he doesn't get knocked out. And his face barely even shows wear and tear. I can't tell you when I've seen Margarito straight bleeding from the eyes or bleeding from his eyebrows, period, or anything. So I just really see if Margarito stands straight, waits for Pacquiao to get off, and then chases him down and gets him in the corner and starts throwing those crazy combinations. We love throwing that jab out there to get range, and then he throws his punches from crazy little angles too. They don't have the much speed as Pacquiao has the way higher speed. Here goes Margarito's. Here goes Pacquiao's. All the way up here. So let's not even put that into, you know, a factor. He's way faster. The power, it's pretty even to me, because anybody can get hurt in this fight. Like, this is, you know, 150-pound division. People are going to get hit with punches if you do not move your head. I see Pacquiao really working on his defense in this fight with Freddie Roach, even though, you know, in the mid rounds, Pacquiao does like to brawl. He loves to fight. That's that warrior Filipino pride spirit, you know, the Pinoy spirit that he has. So we'll see if that ends up being a factor in this fight. I just see Pacquiao win. That's just plain and simple. I would not bet against Pacquiao. It's kind of crazy to bet against Pacquiao. I want to see Pacquiao prosper too, because I would love to see, like I said, that mega fight with either Mayweather, like I said, Paul Williams by the mid next year somewhere. If Pacquiao's not, you know, too torn up from the Margarito fight, because Margarito is known to tear people's face apart, and Pacquiao has been hurt. If you notice on his left side of his eyebrow, he has a very, you know, nasty little scar right there. And, you know, go to Fight Hub on YouTube and you can see it on this new video. It's kind of, you know, noticeable. You can see it can't be reopened. So see if that might be affecting this fight too. So if Manny does lose, it'd be by, you know, by punch, because Margarito really doesn't headbutt. It'd be by a punch, and from, you know, the blood of the cut coming down into his eyes, and he can't see. I can see only that being the way Margarito can win, because if it goes through a distance, I just see Pacquiao landing the more clean, harder, effective punches, because that's what the judges look for, effective punching. You know, you can throw a million punches in the world, 140, whatever, but you have to have effectiveness. You have to have the person's head flinging back, you know, good body punches. You know, like, you can't be hitting to the arms and all that shit. Like, you have to have good, effective punching. and jabs. Jabs is a big part of this fight. Pacquiao has a pretty good jab. He doubles up on that jab and does what he used to do back in the, before Freddie Roach, where he throws that double right jab and then boom, comes with that straight left hand. Or what he did in the Ricky Hatton fight. He does that and moves his head a lot, a lot of good head movement, shoulder movement. Oh my goodness, he probably can, get to Margarito's chin. But this is the thing, Pacquiao's 5'6", Margarito's 5'11". That's the difference. He's gonna have to punch up, and hopefully him punching up, he doesn't get hit, because with a uppercut coming up from Pacquiao's straight left hand. Hopefully he throws his punch, get out the way. That'll be the smartest thing to do in this fight, is box. Throw your punches, get out the way. Throw your punches, get out the way. Some like what Adame did to Chris Arreola, if you guys ever seen that fight at heavyweight. I'm thinking Chris Arreola's gonna knock him out. He's 40, 50 pounds bigger, but it doesn't matter. It's all about the speed, the footwork, and being able to take those punches. Because he's gonna take some punishment. Pacquiao's gonna take some punishment. But I know him, and I know he's going to sit there and recuperate and throw back. That's just what he does, man. He gets hit, he does that look, and he goes like that, and it's all like he's ready to fight. So yeah, Pacquiao, 9 to 10 rounds, TKO stoppage. You guys tell me what you think. If Margarito does win, it'll be by Pacquiao bleeding or something, or it will be a knockdown. I predict either Pacquiao or Margarito gets knocked down in this fight too. You guys tell me, do you think Margarito is worthy of fighting in this fight? This is crazy that he's getting a title shot in my eyes, because there's so many other people that's worked really hard in deserving this fight. And I don't know, Mosley's been calling him out forever, Timothy Bradley's been calling him out forever. A little bit of everybody wants a piece of him. I think who deserve it personally is Marquez. At 140, you wouldn't even have to gain anyway, Pacquiao. 140. I see you, fighting Marquez. I think that would have been a great fight. A super fight. This is the third time you guys would have fought, and it would have drew a big crowd. You can't say you wouldn't have made no money. You would have made plenty of money. Juan Manuel Marquez is a great Mexican boxer, if not the best of this era. So, I don't know. You guys tell me what you think. Who should Pacquiao face next? What will Pacquiao do in this fight? Tell me if I missed out on anything. Because, I can't forget about his powerful left straight. If he throws that left straight all night long, Margarito is going to end up bending down, and he may get knocked. I'm going to say he may get knocked out, because anything can happen in boxing, but I wouldn't bet my money against Pacquiao. Pacquiao is the person that's still his reigning king. Like the Lakers have the championship right now, he's the man to beat. Like, he is the man to beat. So, you guys tell me what you think, and yeah, be tuned out for November 13th, Cowboy Stadium. Will be on pay-per-view. I don't know if it's like $50 or $55 or whatever, but I know I'm paying for it. I gotta watch that fight. That's like the super fight of this year for me, in my eyes. So you guys tell me what you think, and this is Ant reporting.